Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be trying out this Poultry Pro feeder, which is essentially a little feeding system that turns a 5-gallon bucket into a chicken feeder. Now this is something I'd purchased for the better half as a Christmas gift. Obviously, because January being what it is, I'm going to be the one to stick her together and we're going to give her a go. A couple little side notes worth mentioning is you really just need this kit and a 5-gallon bucket to achieve whatever goal they're trying to achieve here, which I guess is feeding chickens, right? You can note here it actually includes a hole saw of the appropriate size, which is good because these are pretty oversized for most of your hole saw kits, unless of course you've got some specialty stuff. I don't know, however, if it includes a pilot bit. We'll have to pop the package open and see. Now this is a US built product, if that means anything to you. I do like the fact that it's very simple packaging and it has all the instructions right here, easy to follow. So these feeders just go in there into your holes and it's pretty simple system. Oh man, look at that. It does in fact have a pilot bit. And you know, not the highest quality hole saw on the planet, but guess what? It doesn't need to be. We're just using plastic. We'll go ahead and assemble our little hole saw here. Now, per the instructions, they want us to measure 3 inches up from the bottom of the bucket and use that 3-inch mark to drill with the pilot bit and then embiggen the hole to a 3-inch diameter for our feeders. Not dissimilar from a fitting underneath your sink or something. Pretty straightforward stuff. Let's go ahead and measure it up. We got a mouse tool for that right here. Now it's important to note the better half will be just absolutely thrilled that I'm using my perfectly good Napa Auto Parts bucket here, sacrificing it to the birds. Chickens are a pretty dang big part of any hobby farm, so I figure I'll be nice and, I don't know, sacrifice a bucket. We'll go ahead and chuck up the hole saw here in the old DeWilt and give her the old what for, see what we can't do. Well, there we go. That was, you know, moderately painless. To be brutally honest with you, I should have picked a slightly less sun-baked bucket, but you know, whatever, that's what we got. Now, if you got it, I strongly recommend taking all the curlicues off the edges of your hole here with your deburr tool. I understand not everyone's going to have a deburr tool laying around, but if you got one, use it because your chickens will eat those curlicues. All right, there's one down. Let's make another. Well, as you can see, we're not exactly triangular in dimensions here, but we're pretty close. We're close enough for chickens anyway. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and throw our feeders in there and then we're pretty much done. That's pretty much all you really need to do. Just like that. Do that times 3. There you go. That's how she looks. Now the cool thing about this is you can utilize a 5-gallon bucket which can be filled up pretty substantially, and as it goes down they can still access their food, right? You can throw a lid on it, you can hang it from the bail of the bucket so it's a little harder for mice to get to. This opens up quite a few different feeding options for very little hard-earned pesos. Fact of the matter is, I can't tell whether we've given Napa Auto Parts boobies or tailpipes. Either way, kind of looks cool.